Namaste everyone, Suprabhatam. So today we are entering the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, also the biggest chapter having 78 shlokas. Not only we learn from the teaching of Bhagavad Gita, but how the teaching are distributed in the chapters. From that also we learn how to teach any knowledge. So the distribution of knowledge is in such way. First, the bird's eye view is given. The summary background is given. Summary of what is going to come, that is also given. Then the elaboration, magnification of teaching has happened from chapter 3 to chapter number 17. Total 15 chapters, teaching has been elaborated. Again, in the 18th chapter, summarization of the topics are going to happen. So, bird's eye view, then magnify the topic, then again you summarize. Now, next one. The entire Bhagavad Gita, total 9 topics have been talked about. The first set is Sadhana Trayam. Bhakti Yoga Sadhana is talked having 3 stages. Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Then Padatrayam. The main important Vedantic teaching is the Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi. So, in the entire Bhagavad Gita, first Tat Pada, that has been elaborated, explained. Tat Pada means Ishvara Swarupam, true nature of Ishvara, that has been talked about. Then Tvam Padartha Vichara. Tvam means Jiva Swarupa Vichara. So what is the highest true nature of individual? That also has been talked about. Then Asi Padartha. Asi establishes the oneness, Aikyam, between Ishvara and Jiva. That also has been talked about. So Sadhanatrayam, 3 topics. Padatrayam, 3 topics. 3 plus 3, 6. Then the last, Ghatakatrayam. Ghataka means there are factors which influences our success, especially in spiritual growth, also in material success. They are individual effort. So our free will we have to use to attain anything in life, material goal as well as spiritual goal. Then grace of Ishvara also is required. So both factors put together, we can succeed in any path we have taken. The third factor is the character, the healthy values and healthy attitude. Again for spiritual growth as well as material growth also. Like for business, if one wants to profit, benefit for long term, the character has to be maintained, or else initial there can be growth but the company will have downfall if the character values are not followed. So these are the 9 topics we have seen shloka. So here Krishna again is going to remind us of all the topics in chapter 18, which is starting with Arjuna's question. This is the last question of Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. He is again asking about sannyasa. If you remember chapter 3, chapter 5, many places Arjuna has already asked about sannyasa and Bhagavan has answered. But Arjuna is put into such a difficult situation to fight war against the ones with whom he is attached. So again and again he is trying to run away from the situation. Like us also, whenever we are into a problem, we actually try to run away from the situation. When problem is there, people talk about going to ashrama, living like a monk's life. People have those inclination. But that is called escapist sannyasa, which is not going to help. So why Arjuna is repeating the question? We can see ourselves. Whenever we ask a question to teachers, more often it happens rather than seeking clarification. We want to get a particular answer from the teacher which will validate my own thinking, which will give justification of what I am thinking. And until the teacher gives the same answer that I want, I keep repeating the question. And Krishna Bhagavan is also very smart. He knows the escapist sannyasa is not going to work for Arjuna. So what he does in chapter 6, shloka number 1 and 2, there is a conventional meaning of sannyasa. But he gives a new definition. What is the conventional meaning of sannyasa? A monk's life. Ashrama sannyasa, where physically you drop all the duties, all the relation, the society, and you live like a monk. A new definition of sannyasa is given by Arjuna in chapter 6. What is that? That a karma yoga way of lifestyle itself is sannyasa life. How? What is renounced in karma yoga? Raga and dvesha. Likes and dislikes are renounced, because of which that karma yoga lifestyle is called sannyasa. Now, of course, Arjuna is not very happy with that answer. So, he is again asking the question here in 18th chapter. Let us see Padavicheda. Arjunaha uvacha sannyasasya he mahabaho tattvam ichhami veditum tyagasya cha he rishikesha prithak he keshishudana. So Arjuna has used 3 sambodhana for Arjuna here. Mahabaho, Keshishudana and Rishikesha. Mahabaho, O Lord with powerful arms. He Rishikesha, O Bhagavan, who is the Lord of all the senses. Keshi Shudana, O Lord, who is the destroyer of the Rakshasa called Keshi. So what is the question to that Bhagavan? Sannyasasya tattvam ichhami veditum. Veditum ichhami. I want to know. What? Sannyasasya tattvam. What is the true meaning of the word sannyasa? Tyagasya cha. I also want to know the true meaning of the word tyaga. Why? Because sannyasa, if you see the analysis of the word, it is combination of sam plus ni. These are 2 prefixes. And the dhatu is as. So these 3 put together the word sannyasa. What is the meaning of the word as? As means to give up. Then sam and ni, these 2 prefixes mean total renunciation, permanent renunciation and appropriate. Total permanent renunciation means there is no coming back. Once it is given up, you should not again come back. Appropriate means there is a religious process following which the sannyasa has to be taken. Like when you join a company, there is a process to go through before you join. Similarly, resignation also, there is a process how you have to renounce, come out of that. Similarly, here also. Tyaga also is from tyaj dhatu, which means to give up. Now, Arjuna wants to know, do these 2 words mean the same thing or there is any difference? So that is, he is asking that are they same or not? What is the meaning of them? Please tell me how. Prithak, distinctively. So whether there is difference or not between these 2 words, that I want to know. Thank you.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.